Devotion. He's against Reed Hartman, playing blue-white Devotion.
Yeah, and Max is actually playing the black-white control deck that BBD played yesterday. He has very few creatures, 3 copies of Bramaz, 3 Obsidian, and 4 Desecration Demon, and then a lot of spells. So he's playing a deck that Brian did really well with yesterday. Unfortunately, the wheels fell off a little bit today.
Hartman going to play a Mutavault, pass the turn back. You see his hand right now. He's got an Attention Sphere and a Far. It looks like he may have done some mulliganing this game. Max also did take a Nightveil Spectre with Thoughtseize. So Max knows most of the contents, and now he's going to know all of them. You just see a Sphere, an Afara, and 2 islands there in Hartman's hand.
Yeah, so good start here from Max. He's able to take Nightveil Spectre and probably Afara. Not sure exactly what's in Tietze's hand, but you have to imagine Afara is probably a more problematic card in general. But maybe if he has like a Desecration Demon or a Bramaz, maybe he just wants to take the Detention Sphere. So yeah, it looks like he's going to try to put some pressure on Reed's draw right here. I would expect to see either a turn 3 Bramaz or a turn 4 Desecration Demon. He could also have Underworld connections.
There's your Temple. There's the pass of the turn. You see a Dispel has been drawn here for Hartman. He's going to fire in with Mutavault, and this will be 2 points of damage. Going to put Tietze down a little bit lower to 14. As Tietze will untap, he'll take a draw, and this is a Godless Shrine on tap, so he's going to go down to 12. And there is Lifebane Zombie.
Oh, wow. That. So there's a reason you don't take Afara. So Lifebane Zombie strips him of Afara, and now Reed is just left with the Dispel. So pretty tough spot here for Reed.
His hand stinks. If we're being honest, his hand stinks. Tietze going to untap here with Lifebane Zombie.
So Tietze, pretty good shape here. He's got a handful of cards. Reed has Dispel, which Max knows about, so he can play accordingly. Although it is hard to play around Dispel because it's just 1 mana, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's just it'll likely counter something. It just depends on what Tietze wants it to counter. Because there's another copy of Lifebane Zombie. I drew an island. Max shrugs his shoulders and says, well, let's get in there, Lifebane Zombie. Hartman going to go down to 17.
And Max plays a Temple of Silence, and he's going to scry the card to the bottom.
Hartman will untap. He'll take a draw. It's a copy of Frostburn Weird, which cannot get in front of those Lifebane Zombies. It is a pretty good attacker, but that's about it given this situation. Hartman going to offer up his Mutavault and trade here. His Tietze is already pretty low. He's going to go down to 10, doesn't want to trade. Leads me to believe he probably has something nice in his hand and can just keep attacking comfortably.
Yeah, without Biden, I don't really see how Reed can kind of come back from this. Even an Afara might help, but he needs to kind of regain some card advantage. Unfortunately, Max has 2 3/1 Intimidate creatures in play, so he's going to threaten to end this game pretty quickly.
If it's Afara, it needs to show up like right now.
Yeah, Reed doesn't have a lot of turns here. If he bricks with the land again, it's going to be a pretty tough spot.
Again, Reed does have a copy of Dispel in his hand. Tietze's looking at a Hero's Downfall in this situation, which will get countered. But if Tietze has 2 removal spells, like a Doomblade and Ultimate Price type thing going on, that'll work out just okay.
Yeah, it looks like he does have 2 removal spells along with a Desecration Demon. So I'd be shocked if he didn't just cast Demon here. Given the board state, you might as well just go for kill. That would threaten lethal next turn if he does have a Demon. Well, it looks like he's just going to pass.
You know Max just like I do. He's going to take his time and figure out what the right play is.
Reed draws yet another land. It is a Temple of Enlightenment, so at least it'll allow him to scry. But again, he really needed to draw an action spell this turn.
Well, watch Hartman attack here, but I don't know if you saw the beard on him. I'll tell you what. CVM might be in for a little bit of trouble. That's some mighty nice facial hair.
Yeah, we might have a beard off pretty soon.
Yes. See, Tietze gonna go reaching for mana.
Yes, he does have that Hero's Downfall. We know it will get answered by Dispel rather.
Yep.
So Tietze will take 3, dropping to 7, but still in pretty comfortable shape here.
Was there any pumps there with the weird?
I don't think he had any mana.
Okay. Tietze gonna untap.
Oh wait, no, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like he went Activate Mutavault. Yeah, he's down to 5.
Yeah, he must have pumped. Yeah, so Max is at 5 now.
I figured he would offer up a 2-turn clock with a couple pumps and Mutavault. So Tietze might have to actually slow down with these Lifebane Zombies now. Especially because Lifebane Zombies they attack twice. It's a 2-turn clock, so I'm sure he doesn't want to break that clock up, but looks like he may have to. And what he can do, because Hartman doesn't have any lands or any cards in his hand, I think Tietze has a Doomblade in his hand, so he can just take care of the Frostburn and not die to Mutavault.
Yeah, the key thing is whether or not Reed can draw a Thassa. Although, unfortunately, it looks like he's going to be dead next turn.
Yeah, I don't think Das is going to do a ton in this
And
particular
there's that
situation.
Doomblade.
Yeah, Tietze takes care of that in the main phase, so no counter magic shows up. Passes the turn back. You see the score of 5-5. Hartman draws his card for the turn. Looks like he's going to shove in here. I wonder what this spell is.
And
Tietze down to 3.
he just passes back, and let's see if he has an answer to double Lifebane Zombie.
Seems like it's got to be like a rapid hybridization. Yeah, I figured it couldn't be much else, so rapid hybridization is going to show up. Lifebane's going to bite the dust. Frog Lizard will come into play. Hartman's going to go down to 2. Still in pretty bad shape, though.
So let's see if this is just a one creature. Oh, it's a pack rat. Okay, so let's see here.
I think Hartman's on a no-fur and withdrawing dissolve. That's 100%. Max Tietze going to win this match over Reed Hartman. Tietze moves on to 8-1 with black-white mid-range. Reed Hartman and his really just fantastic
Majestic beard.
It's really good, actually.
Like a young Gandalf.